night and welcome to tonight's Rockshan, aka the Shush. I'm your host, Patrick. By the way, happy new month. We're almost at the middle of the year, which means one thing, crabo season is almost back. And sickening coffee and a spittle crabo seed along Albert Street like that part of our forest restoration program. Last week, an aspiring Bonnie and Clyde, or Beavis and Butthead, depending on who you ask, made the news. The couple robbed a hotel down south and made off with cash, jewelry, rums, and even a vehicle. Grand Theft Auto, me say. Well, Grand Theft Auto didn't even make it to the Grand Theft pawn shop because Beavis and Butthead drove the stolen vehicle straight into a police checkpoint. Yep. So before the smart thieves even had a chance to count their money or pour a lead drink of Fiesta rum, police detained them and Grand Theft Auto ended as Grand Theft Kobe Foundation. In other news, the government has announced that it is hopeful that by September, 70% of Belizeans would receive the COVID-19 vaccine. Now, that's great news for the country, and even greater news for carnivore lovers like yours truly, since it will open the slight possibility that we can have carnival this year. I know, right? Great news. And personally, if that is the case, I will most look forward to the new names of the carnival bands we will likely need to look out for, like Titans Mask Band, Jump Street Pandemic, Southside Face Masqueraders, Soca Mocha Manzanero, Black Pearl Sanitizers, and Mahogany Heights Social Distancing. And instead of Belikin giving away beer and DJ giving away water bottles and revelers grinding on onlookers, I can envision Ministry of Health jumping out by 88 just to hold on people and vaccinate them. What a time to be alive, right? Anyways, viewers, on a more personal note, I've made it a habit to do some personal reflections whenever we hear the midpoint of the year. It allows me to heal and come again. And so, lately, I've been reviewing some of our past shows, and man, I finally realized why some politicians want to extradite me to spend time in a Mexican jail for aggravated emotional assault. So, for tonight, I want to take a pause from all the politics to focus on something else, my pet peeves. Things that simply grind my gears. Here we go. Number 1, big, grown, hazmat man where they beg you for buying any rum at the grocery shop. Their favorite lines include, "Big man, make a whole lot of land shark, man." Or, "Boss, drop a Lee coins for the youth now." Oh, and "Top of the morning, king, left son with me now." Dude, it's 10 a.m. from a Tuesday. You have no need to liquor so early in the morning, and worse, you don't have no shame, man. So, I figure it up every day and hustle from early in the morning so I could spend my money to make you enjoy my beer on a Tuesday. Number 2, people who literally overuse or misuse the word literally. First of all, literally means something is exactly as it described. But I think Belizean got it completely wrong. I hear people say, "I'm literally 2 minutes away," even though they just get in at the shower. Or they have a picnic say, "I literally get all the answers correct," and then come home with like a 75 for a test. And then, of course, there are those who use the word literally as if now a comma. Example, So yesterday, I literally had to chase down the Palietas man for literally one magic shell ice cream. He literally nearly make I catch sharpness of bread. Literally. If government add GST to the use of the word literally, they could literally solve our economic woes. Number 3, taxi drivers who lie more than politicians. So last week, I told my taxi driver, Mr. Jones, I literally have an appointment in 10 minutes. Can you come now? He said, yes. Meet me outside in 2 minutes. This man had me wait outside for about 20 minutes, then blame it for traffic. But wait, on top of that, he had a baby man with him. He had to drop she off, go put in $5 gas, and then ask me why my face so makeup. Respecting my customers, man. And finally, number 4. One of my ultimate pet peeves, that when somebody come beg you to borrow some money, they come with all kind of sad story. Picnic stick, stove stop work, somebody thief my bike. But then, when I time for pay back, they have attitude with you. I come for your stinking $50. Or, I saw you act over 500? Yes, sir. That's exactly how I'll act over 500 of my hard-earned money. I'm humble when you borrow it, so please give it back humble. Not at the time for pay back. Please and thank you. On that note, fine folks, we're going to take our very first commercial break for tonight before coming back with some juicy Bexness. Don't go anywhere. Thanks for staying tuned in. It's our favorite time of the evening now, Bex O'Clock. This is where we get to be updated on all the drama with Crawford Bexbo today. And tonight, we finna dive straight into it. Check out this Bex submission sent to us. Patrick, please picture this and tell me if I am wrong to be Bex about this. Imagine it's 8 a.m. on a beautiful Sunday morning in Ladyville. Some breeze they blow, birds they chirp. And you're about to begin laundry and cooking. Then suddenly, like one cricket on steroids sent from hell, your neighbor decide that time to start a fire to burn his garbage and grass. Like, dude, what the is your problem? You have beef with oxygen? Fresh air not a problem for your ass? That idiot just make my pressure raise through the roof after I wake up in a good mood. Anyways, you tell me if I should be Bex about this. Thanks. Alright, I think you already know that all I believe agree that you should be Bex no about this. Imagine you make your nicely scrambled eggs for breakfast, and because of your neighbor, Mr. Smoke Joe, your son asks why the eggs taste like Fireheart stew chicken. I know this one affects a lot of people though. I remember all the village kids in my high school used to smell like they work in a Miss Telma kitchen. So maybe that's some part of village life. And then there was this other Bexness we came across. BTL, please. I tired I get hold of 5 to 7 messages from you every bloody day. You think you smart by not allowing us to block that number? I don't want to borrow nor anything you they advertise. Please let people be. All right. On one hand, we have to at least get any credit, no pun intended, for being aggressive with their marketing. But on the other hand, 2 a.m. and then next text 3 a.m. just to tell me that double up 2 months away, that's simply outrageous indeed. I think then if you tone it down, maybe 1 email per month would suffice. Moving on now, we have this other Bexness we came across on Facebook. Finish the quote. Please improve your customer service. If a mistake is made with the people's order, please be courteous enough to accept it and change the order. This is a hot mess. The lady just throw everything into a foam plate. Fries, wings, everything mixed up and have the audacity to laugh when she was told about it. Remember, it's the customers that pay the workers. This one, delicate, you know. I know there's a bunch of people who want to say, the food end up in the same place anyway. Let's stop the trip. But then, there's still no damn acceptable reason why certain restaurants, not calling no name, deliver your food with the fried rice, steak sauce, and the BH juice mixed up together in the bottom of the plastic bag. Imagine you made a take out for your sweetie, family, hot date, and end up they get mooks. Yep, that's when I piss me off too. So, I think I'd lean towards your big side, miss. A big slang with you. Next up, we have a big submission about one of Belize's ultimate repeat offenders, bus drivers. I just hate how the bus drivers just stop anywhere they want to drop off and pick up passengers. They stop in the middle of intersections, right on top of crosswalks, in the middle of the road, blocking traffic and not giving a damn. But one that took the cake for me is a driver that stopped in the middle of Beaver Dam Bridge to drop off a man. I had to video it. Now, explain to me why this driver couldn't just wait until he crossed the bridge. No, that would be too considerate. He just had to stop on the bridge. It's like we don't have rules here in Belize. And sick and tired of how lawless Belize is on so many levels, and these bus drivers take the cake. Alright, I don't understand. I just can't understand bus drivers in Belize. I think they have a secret lodge hall for bus drivers who come together on a Sunday night and plan how they piss people the off. Park on a bridge to let off passengers, drive the night with no light, swerve on the highway without indicate. I think we should include something about those bus drivers in UNCAC because they're just as frustrating and corrupt as politicians. And for our final Bexness for tonight, we end with another Bex submission. Patrick, I don't mean to get political on your show, but would love for you to comment on this for me. Banks are offering teachers special mortgage promotions after the government cut their salaries by 10%. So, I am struggling to understand how they will be able to afford to pay those loans. To me, it sounds like a setup for failure. It's as if I cut off one of my child's hands and then offer them more allowance if they can do more chores. Again, not trying to be political, but I bex on behalf of teachers and public officers because it really sounds like a setup. Well, you raise a very good point there. But although my name is Perfeet, I don't know a liar. And while my name is Patrick, I don't know a politician either. Unka. Like teachers, public officers, their unions, and even government leaders, I'm just here genuinely hoping for the best and hoping that our economic woes can improve soon. Because things really get tough. And when things get tough, everybody always begs. But that's all I have to say about that for now. And on that note, let's take a little pause for our second commercial break for today. Stay tuned for our special artist spotlight coming up next. Good night and welcome back. We're now down to the final stretch of the show for tonight, but we're ending it with a bang. In tonight's Artist Spotlight feature, we have one of the most promising Belizean artists here with us. The artist who was the Week 2 winner of the Toucan Video Music Awards, Video of the Week, D Breezy.
But mine too real, my friend them fake. And me can't trust me one family, can offer them one yet.
Welcome to the Shush.
Thanks for having me, man. Really appreciate it.
Well, I think it's safe to say that D Breezy and not our birth certificate. So introduce yourself to the audience.
And I'm Delon Torres from Mango Creek, one of the most talented places in the whole country. I think everybody's supposed to know we bring out some of the best ballers, right? So that's where the young baller nickname come from.
So how you get the name D Breezy?
Well, we start from one of my favorite artists, Chris Brown. The man nickname that Chris Breezy, right? So I just mix it up. My name started D, so D Breezy, that's where it come from.
Okay, all right. Easy as that, no?
Yeah, nothing hard.
Yeah. So music, something you stumbled into recently, something you do long time. How did you become an artist?
I love music from my young because my bigger brother, the man, he used to sing, little bit of music, not take nothing serious, but every time in a yard, we hear the man, the boss, the lead rap, and only in a yard, when any beat come on, you rap to the beat and things, so that then I start saying, you know, that look kind of dope and things. I see everybody, they hype up the man, I want everybody start hype me up too, right? Yeah, so that way it start. I start enjoying it, and then last year, like mid last year, July, so when I decided to take it serious because people start saying, no, I have a lead thing for it, I look like I can handle the stage well.
Alright, man.
That way kick off right there.
So that's your motivation, no? Your
inspiration. Yeah, man,
well, one of my friends, he's a lyricist too. The manga roots down the manga creator. So when you say one talented player, so they make I believe you.
Yeah.
So where genre you typically mess strong with? What your style, your conscious, club hits, beatmaster, lyricist? How do I describe your musical style?
Well, the genre where I usually, and I think a really good pan, the dancehall, and I think most people know me for conscious music, like, you know, like music where, you know, speak reality and things that you could relate to. I think that one of the better, you know, better thing in a music.
Like the mother song?
Yeah, the mother anthem.
Mother anthem.
Yeah, mother's anthem, yeah.
So tell us about the feedback you've gotten so far on your most successful songs and music videos and anything there. Push yourself to the audience.
Yeah, well, the feedback has been really good, especially in a manga cricket. You know, the people really support me. The kids and everywhere I go, that like, you know, I feel like at least celeb, like I tell them, I always got a hype man feeling. So the kids that bring that feeling, they give you like more reason to push because like you obvious that you're the motivator, inspire me. You know, so much people reach me in Max and tell me that, you know, they love how they can relate to the music and they like how I really go up on the violent side of the music and thing. And you know, that push me, inspire me because I know that people that look for my music and they listen and relate to it, you know. It's always good when you could inspire and motivate. And now my main thing in the music right now.
Yeah, we definitely need that in at the time, especially. So I'm proud of that.
Definitely. Thanks, man.
Yeah. So this like one hobby for you at this point, or that you have big plans for it? Like you see yourself to do it more, you know, you see yourself that become your main thing eventually?
Well, like when I say the sky is the limit, well, I have to think farther than that. I want to reach far, like I just want to rep the leads and just make we take it for a whole next level. I really want to be one of the person where just like, when they mention my name, they say, yeah, but I'm one of the artists who really make outside, really watch Belize on a different level and know that we could have been like the super G's of Belize and the, you know, the kind of people like that at the level where I want to reach and one of the guys I look up to. And that kind of level because I put in a lot of work, so I really want to reach super G level or even better if I could, you know.
So the sky at the limit, but you want your footprints on the moon.
Exactly. I would take that.
That's mine, a t-shirt on it too. So, well, I like hear that. So we have a lot of artists now where they, if you want to say test the waters, like they put out songs and videos, but not a lot of them sustain it. So in light of that, where would be your advice to aspiring artists?
Just continue to do it, man, and not give up. I think some people afraid to reach out because they just feel like the work not good enough because of the feedback when they get from the public, you know. But if you reach out to people who can make your work better, like better producers, better videographers, they can make your work even better and more, make the public more want to gravitate to your work. Because if you just to work with the people around you, that as far as you are reach, you can't be afraid to reach out to the bigger producers, the Delos, I believe, the Perf, I believe, the TNS, I believe, those guys who can make your work on another level, That's how my work even get better. First, I'm afraid to reach out because I never trust my work. And then when I get to work with Sanjay to the journey, he pushed my work on a one next level. I start work with Delos, I start work with Randy Sutherland. And those guys already have a fan base. So like more people whether their fans get to see your work and your fan base grow. You can't be afraid to reach out. Maybe they turn you down. Or maybe that right might just be the big, opportunity we need, but you can't be afraid. Everything that you have to take chances, everything we do.
Don't say it. Well, I think a lot of artists too now realize that there was team effort. A lot of the bigger artists, especially like the international artists in the mainstream, they're not just there and the producer, they have team, they have marketing personnel, they're producers,
Exactly.
they have big studio, they have with staff. You know what I mean? So you bring up a good point for like reach out to people and anything because they're not something you do by yourself. So
it's hard by yourself. It's really, really hard. Like me, I have a manager. I just want to write the music, record the music, and I want my manager handle the rest because I think that I stress to do everything by yourself.
Everybody do their own job and so teamwork makes the dream work.
Exactly.
All right, so lastly, before you go, I want to tell everybody how they could access your music, your social media, etc., and if you have any new work coming up soon, tell everybody about all of that.
Okay, you can find me at Facebook on DBreezy and on Instagram at DBreezy Official. Those are my main two platforms I always on, and then my music tape on every major platform. On Apple Music, Spotify, SoundCloud, all my videos there on YouTube. So if you want to stream, buy, download, whatever you choose, I appreciate the support. Matter just, keep push my music. If more people hear it, the bigger fan base. And I just want to say, I just put out the No Partner video. My first soca song, and it get positive feedback. So I look forward to release more soca music because hopefully the place open and I go knock up behind the truck and go and good for the carnival.
The prep for September just in case, no?
Just in case.
She living up like she have no partner. She looking good, I want to wine from you.
Alright then, DBreezy, thanks for stopping in. We appreciate the visit. And audience, everybody go and check out the man work. I've seen it. The man bad. It worth the look and it worth the search and sit down, listen to it. The man got some serious lyrics and things. So, like the man say, the man try to stay positive. So, that's a wrap for tonight, viewers. The Shush is done for today, but make sure on return next Thursday for even more. If you're watching on Facebook, remember you can also find us on cable. Just search for CBTV. And if you're watching on TV, you're encouraged to go like our Facebook page, Colorblind Multimedia Productions. Hasta pronto, amiga y amigos. Noches.
Yeah.